Hello guys, V here. So I decided to go onto Reddit and ask people what did they think of the PlayStation 5 exclusive quest. After being live on Twitch at the time I did the quest, I seen a mixed reaction on Twitch and on Reddit to this quest. Now before I go any further guys, I think it goes without saying that this will contain spoilers for the quest, so if you have not done the PlayStation 5 exclusive quest, I'd highly recommend that you do not watch this video unless you don't mind there being spoilers in it. Of course, if you're on Xbox or PC, you do not have access to this quest, and it may just be a little bit of an insight to what is, in my experience, a rather controversial quest. The quest is unique in a handful of ways, but firstly we'll look at the reward. The reward for the quest is Penny and the Shop. This at a glance is possibly an unfair advantage to the PlayStation 5 player. Since we can sell gear at a 10% increase, instead of 60 galleons we'll get 66 for a green item, and so on. In the early game this could prove very helpful and possibly even an unfair advantage to other versions of the game. However, everyone I have spoke to have only noticed this quest once hitting later seasons of the game, so it's not actually available at a time when money is at its most valuable. Now let's look at what the quest offers. The quest is unlike any other in the game, and this is where the real spoilers come in. So this is your last warning guys, turn back now if you don't want to commit. There are new mechanics such as using Lumos at different times to reveal passages that were not there a moment before. There's also a new type of puzzle involving skeletal hands and lanterns needing to move these about. And finally, there is a boss fight that flips our screen upside down as well as our controls. And not just this, but the quest itself has a heightened horror feeling to it, and does have a handful of jump scares throughout the quest. And we do all of this to strike a bargain with a poltergeist who haunts the shop, and throughout our time in the chest will torment you like any good poltergeist would, and is going to throw furniture at you. So, what did the people in my stream, the people on Reddit, and the handful of people on Discord I have spoke to feel about it? Well, not the same way that I did. But of course, this is just my opinion, and I invite you to leave your opinion down in the comments below of what you thought about this quest. If we was to split this quest into a pie chart of those who enjoyed it versus those who didn't, we would see an 80 to 20 split in favour of those who did. I myself landed in that 20%, but that is okay, because although I didn't enjoy the quest, I can appreciate aspects of it. There is no doubt about it, the design and the ideas behind this quest are frankly unmatched in the rest of the game. I think everyone I've spoke to would agree with that, whether they have enjoyed this quest or not. So what did I take from the quest? Well, I can honestly say I didn't like it. I could appreciate it for many of its good qualities, but I just didn't like it. The main thing I didn't like was the fact that the controls flip at one point during a boss fight, and as someone who struggles with dyslexia and other cognitive and processing disorders, this was a massive problem to me as I rely on my muscle memory. So to have had this stripped away from me very quickly during a boss fight was quite problematic, and actually physically frustrated me. But I'd just like to say that I do not hate on that from a game design perspective, as I actually think that it was a very good mechanic, and to other players it would actually be a really fun, engaging, and keep you on your toes mechanic. And indeed it still was to me. It took me that bit longer, that extra try to get it down. In addition to that, I am not a strong soul. I am prime jump scare material, my friends. So if we are going around together at Halloween time, you would throw me in the maze in front of you so that you could laugh all the way through the maze at my sheer horror. I jump at any little thing, and for those two reasons, that's why I personally would not play this quest again on a second playthrough. But I can honestly say that if you are playing this game and you have the PlayStation 5 edition, you need to do this quest. You need to play it, you need to experience, even if it's just once, even if you land in at 20% like I did, you need to play it, because the mechanics, the different spin it takes on things are totally worth experiencing. But I'm not going to give away all the spoilers. I am not going to show the last boss fight all the way through. So this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do comment your thoughts, opinions, and anything else you'd like to comment below. If you'd like to see me cover another quest, let me know. And if you think I deserve it, please do smash that like, hit a subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care now, all.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!